Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Sam's Optical. What a great place here, Al. Sam's Optical. All the eyewear for men and women, children, all of that available right here at Sam's Optical.
Good people, too. Family run, really good people out here.
Yeah, it's a fun place. They got a great jukebox, a jukebox of the music that
I love.
You love, and they got great names in eyewear. I mean, for the guys, they got Oakleys, they got Ray-Bans. You know, they got Carrera Sports, and for the women, they got Guess, they got Ralph Lauren, Versace, all that available here. It's really nice.
Great,
and you're like, it's family owned.
It's fun, yeah.
You know, and it's been here for a long time, family owned.
Nice people.
All Oklahoma City people, you know, it's a great place to come, and it's fun. It's a lively, fun atmosphere to come be a part of. Get your eyewear fitted perfectly every time, and they won't give up until they get it fitted perfectly every time. And it's really a nice place here at Sam's Optical. I-240 and South Walker, and also one in Edmond. So there's two locations in the metro area. Al, I got a question for you about the Thunder. Nobody knows but Al. When does Russell Westbrook come back?
Nobody knows.
Isn't that crazy?
How they could keep it as secret as they have. Any other team, you're going to know, any other team's going to tell you, by the way.
They'd say, hey, he's out 6 to 8 days, or 10 to 12 days.
When he was hurt originally on Christmas, what was it? Did they say 6 to 8 weeks, I thought?
Yes.
Which I thought was really long for a scope.
Yeah, for just going in and tightening
scoping,
something up. Yeah.
So we're going to be coming up. We're on what? A month and a half.
A month and a half here, and you know, they always said around the All-Star break. They never said before or after, just around the All-Star break. So,
well, yeah, it's just hard to tell with them. I mean, you would think after the All-Star break he'd be coming back.
You know, and like you said, after the All-Star break, Miami comes into town. That'd be a perfect time to, you know, he's cleared to come back. And of course, they always say only until the doctors clear him. Well, it's going to be when Russell Westbrook wants to come back too.
Well, you got to hope though it's not a Derrick Rose situation where he pulls that. Yeah. I wouldn't think so because he's a great competitor. I wouldn't think Westbrook would do that.
Yeah, he won't, and they'll come back when he is nice and ready. But we are at Sam's Optical, I-240 and Walker here in Oklahoma City. We'll be right back talking more about Sam's Optical after this. And welcome back to Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Sam's Optical, I-240 and South Walker. And joining us now is Debbie from Sam's Optical. Debbie, what a great place you have, they have here for eyewear. Great selections.
Yes, very good.
Now tell us about the selections for the women. I mentioned, Guess, Ralph Lauren, Versace, but there's more than that even.
Oh, there's Prada, Coach, all kinds, Versace, Dior, all kinds.
And that's the women know these names, and they're attracted to them. I mean, they got to have Versace glasses or Dior's or whatever. And they also got a great selection now for guys like us. I mean, they got Oakleys.
Big time, yeah. It's a fun place too with the jukebox, the Marilyn Monroe posters and everything. It's
movie
very
posters
cool,
and some really nice hand drawn portraits here on the wall.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now you have a lot of fun working with people here,
yes,
and I think that's a big part of why this Sam's has been successful for all these years.
Yeah, we just try to please everybody and want them to look good,
Well, and we also talked about getting the right fit.
That's right. You do have to have the right fit. And that makes them comfortable all day.
It doesn't matter what style you get, if they don't fit right, they're not going to be right for you.
That's right. And it won't feel good.
It won't feel good. And so you guys make sure that you have hands-on treatment, get them fitted right with a great selection for men and women.
And they can come back anytime they need a service. We service what we sell anytime.
And your family run.
Family owned, yes.
And that's what's so fun about it is it's a fun family atmosphere here, and that's why when you come in, you're going to come back more and more because it is so much fun to come in, Debbie, and be a part of it.
It's fun, and I enjoy the customers.
And you know the music too.
Oh yeah, I know the numbers. Yes, to push.
All the music and the jukeboxes.
Yes,
and the jukeboxes alone are worth coming in.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to be talking some Thunder basketball in just a minute, but we're at
so much.
Sam's Optical. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach with you. Let me talk to you about Sun and Ski Sports. With all the weather, the crazy weather we've been having, you got to know about Sun and Ski Sports. Great locations. There's 3 of them in the state, 1 in Tulsa, 1 in Oklahoma City, 1 in Norman. But Sun and Ski Sports has great winter weather like North Face, Patagonia, Mountain Hardwear. They have boots from UGG, Boggs, and Keens. So before you go outside and get cold or before you go to spring break, go to Sun and Ski, 10109 North May in Oklahoma City, Sooner Mall in Norman, and next to the mall in Tulsa. That's Sun and Ski Sports, where you don't go outside before you go to Sun and Ski Sports. Now, I want to talk about Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks is, I've said before on this show, I think he's done as good a job this year as any coach in basketball to be able to do what he's done, and the Thunder to perform as well as they've been able to perform without Russell Westbrook.
I know, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It just, and he's matured as a coach, and you know, every year it seems like he's gotten better and better and better. He became more flexible when they played the Heat. This year, he played Perkins 5 minutes and didn't play him again, made some adjustments, so. No, I think he's a big-time coach.
Well, you know, last year when Westbrook went out in the playoffs, they didn't know what to do.
No.
They were scrambling, trying to figure out how to play a game without, you know, one of their floor leaders. And now this year, he started out, and then he got hurt, and now they have been able to not only play and survive, but they have excelled.
Well, yeah, and their bench has played so well. That's guys we didn't know coming in. Jeremy Lamb. I mean, he struggled in the exhibition season, and he's still a little bit erratic, but he's a good player coming off the bench.
Well, you know, then the future is so bright for the bench guys. I mean, look who you got that are playing major minutes. You know, now Reggie Jackson will go back to the bench when Westbrook comes, but they got Reggie Jackson, Jeremy Lamb, Perry Jones, Steven Adams.
And the key on every of those guys, to keep them.
Yeah.
Have to re-sign them. That's going to be the tricky thing, starting with Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, you know, and as well as he's playing as a starter, and you know, everybody, as a player, you want to be a starter. You know, you're not worth your salt if you don't want to be a starter in the NBA.
But some want to be also on a championship team. James Harden goes, no, I want to be the star. I don't care about winning a championship. Let's see if Reggie Jackson wants to be, okay, 6 men on a championship team, that's really cool.
You know, if they could sign him for 4 more years, that would actually give him wrapped up for 5 because he's got an option here. So, I mean, you know, in that time, not saying they can, but there's a possibility of winning more than one if they could just get that
doubt.
first.
They're the best team in the NBA, and you know what's going to happen with Miami, with LeBron. I mean, a lot of these teams. Now, I think Indiana, the Pacers are pretty stable. But a lot of these other teams are not stable at all.
You know, and why? You know, you can go, like you said, Harden chose the money to go and be the star. Others have chosen to be a part of a team and win multiple, you know, and be on a winning program and winning teams.
So I think in that this organization's done a great job drafting, putting together. Now the key is to be able to re-sign all these guys.
And keep them all. And a lot of that has to do with Scott Brooks, I think, because he's done a great job. Hey, Rain Guard will take care of your gutter needs for your home or business. Rain Guard has 4 metro locations. They have over 30 years service. They offer free estimates, and they also are the only company in Oklahoma with gutter helmet. Never clean your gutters again. Call Rain Guard today and take care of your gutter needs forever. That's Rain Guard, 4 metro locations. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back to Thunder Weekly here from Sam's Optical. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach with you. Sam's Optical, 2 great locations. This one is on I-240 in South Walker. A fun place. It's got 2 jukeboxes you can punch in all the old favorites you want. And they also have a great staff, and they're family owned here, and they take great pride in how they do customer service. They make sure that these glasses fit you, and they've got the best selection of eyewear in the metro. Sam's Optical, 2 locations, one in Edmond, this one on I-240 in South Walker. A great place to come for your eyewear. Al, I want to throw a proposition out at you about the Thunder. Kevin Durant, has been playing at the highest level of his career. He has absolutely astounded not only us, but the entire NBA nation. And he is playing so well that he has elevated himself not only to the MVP favorite, but maybe a perennial MVP status. But here's what I will say about that. I don't think he would have achieved that status if Russell Westbrook hadn't got hurt.
Scoring wise, absolutely.
Because Russell Westbrook takes a lot of shots.
Yeah, he takes a lot of shots. Durant's playing better. The Thunder are playing worse. So the Thunder are not as good without Westbrook. Durant's probably better without Westbrook, if that makes sense. The Thunder cannot win a championship without Russell Westbrook. Durant can win multiple MVPs without Russell Westbrook.
See, and that's the thing about it is you don't want, as an NBA fan, as a Thunder fan, you would be absolutely crazy to think the Thunder would be better.
That's like Blake Griffin has played better without Chris Paul.
Yeah. I mean, how do you figure that? Because Chris Paul's one of the best floor generals, if not the best.
You get the ball more and everything, so,
Yeah.
and if you're a Clipper fan, because the Clippers got no chance to win a championship without Chris Paul, Thunder got no chance to win out with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and so it works them together. They are better together for championships, but for individual scoring and I mean, Kevin Durant would not get triple doubles and not be
and neither
scoring.
would Blake Griffin. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean,
and those,
because Chris Paul's taking a ton of shots, and so is Westbrook.
And you think of it as, addition by subtraction, and it's great for KD because he is now being recognized for his individual talent.
And they're winning, because if they weren't winning, then it would hurt. But as long as they keep winning, he's going to run away with the MVP.
And that's the thing about it. I mean, he's averaging almost triple doubles in the last month, and that's the highest level he's played in his career.
Of course, he's always going to rebound. I mean, no matter who's out there.
Well,
he's a great rebounder.
He's a great rebounder. But you know what? I think the most impressive thing about it is he's been able to get his teammates assists. Look how well Serge Ibaka has flourished.
Although Ibaka got early in the year, struggled without Westbrook big time.
Yeah.
And then
now,
when Westbrook came back, Ibaka went crazy. So.
And then he went out again.
Yeah.
And then he and KD started getting
I'd rather
that.
see KD shoot the ball than pass it, to be honest with you.
Well, when you're double and triple teaming, which they do without Westbrook.
Right.
With Westbrook, they can't do that.
Yeah.
Because Westbrook, you give the ball back to him, boom, he's at the rim and nobody's there.
It's going to be a lot of fun watching this team when. And the question is, who is the team? Who is the second best team in the West? I don't know.
Well, and that the Thunder have played so well, they've kind of put everybody else in second, third, and fourth place.
Right.
So second place, 1 week it's the Portland, 1 week it's the Clippers. I mean.
1 week it's been San Antonio.
And
you know who's about to catch San Antonio? Is Houston.
Houston's coming on like crazy.
Yeah. So
they've won 11 out of the last 15 or something like that, and playing really well. And Howard is starting to come on.
Well, what a great addition that was. I mean,
26 points and 11 rebounds a game is what he's averaged for the last 10 games.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know who the second best team is. And I don't know who you don't want to play in the first round. You probably don't want to play Memphis in the first round if Memphis makes the playoffs.
Well, they're right now. They came back really good when they got Gasol, and they're right now number 8. That's who you don't want to have in the first round.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So that you hope that they continue to win, and somebody else drops down, in that 8th position. So if you do see Memphis,
because you don't know what Golden State's doing. I mean, Dallas is going to get in. I mean,
I'd love to have Dallas in the first round. Wouldn't that be a nice matchup for the Thunder?
That'd be a great matchup.
That would be a great matchup to get them rolling. And but the ones I don't like, wouldn't want to face. Number 1 is Memphis in the first round.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't want Portland, because Portland does a good job with what they do.
Well, and Aldridge is a nightmare to guard. He really is. He's unbelievable, and they're they're a good shooting team.
Yeah, they're the best
let's
shooting
see what
team.
happens with the trade deadline on the 20th. Let's see who gets themselves stronger. I think that's going to be key that we'll figure out what happens.
You bet. Hey, now, if you're trying to figure out how to get in the best shape of your life, Coda CrossFit with 2 locations, one in Norman, one in Oklahoma City. Get in the best shape of your life with Coda CrossFit. It's a cross-training facility in a family atmosphere where you have other athletes around you trying to get you better and stronger than you can be. Coda CrossFit, look them up. They will help you get better right now. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back, Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach. We are at Sam's Optical, I-240 and South Walker. There's also an Edmond location for Sam's Optical, a great family-owned business that will take care of everything you need for eyewear. They've had the best selection and the best staff to get your selection fitted right and fitted properly. Plus, if you ever have a problem with your glasses that you've gotten here at Sam's Optical, you can come back anytime. They'll sit down, talk with you, they'll remember you, they'll fit them again, they'll make the adjustments you need to get your glasses to fit right, and they will take care of you in a great, fun manner here at Sam's Optical. What a fun place.
Oh, it is a fun place, and the people are so nice. Family owned, they are just so nice.
They are. It's a lot of fun to come here and get your glasses because they always take care of you. Also, the Trails Golf Club in Norman. The spring's coming up before too long, and you're looking for a place to play in 2014. The Trails Golf Club have great membership specials. Give Kathy Hess a call at 364-3790, and she will help you find a membership special just for you at the Trails Golf Club. Play like a champion this year at the Trails Golf Club. Also, Sun and Ski Sports on North Main, Oklahoma City, next to the mall in Tulsa and at the Sooner Mall. Great selection of winter gear to keep you warm, or with spring break coming up before long, get ready for spring break by going by Sun and Ski Sports. Names like North Face, Patagonia, Mountain Hardwear, Uggs, Boggs, and Keen Shoes, all those available at Sun and Ski Sports. Don't go outside until you go to Sun and Ski Sports. And also Rain Guard. Rain Guard has 4 locations in the metro area. They also offer free estimates, and they've been in business for over 30 years in the metro. So give them a call. They will give you a free estimate. And if you put gutters on, make sure you get the gutter helmet. Available only at Rain Guard. Never clean your gutters again with gutter helmet. Al, I want to talk to you about Russell Westbrook's back. Say, after the All-Star break, he plays against Miami. What kind of adjustments will he need to make, or will the team need to make, you think?
What you got to do is go back and go the last few games before he got hurt. You go, let's do this because we're the best team in the NBA. So all we do is go back to what he was hurt. We said, we're doing this.
Okay, the question is then, when you come back, will he have the same shot? I mean, it's
I
going to
hope so. If you were the best team in the league, why would you not?
I'm talking about he'd be in game shape.
Oh, not right away.
Yeah,
you got to
that's what I'm talking
4
about.
or 5 games down the road. However, it's going to take him to get back going. And what's going to happen? There's going to be criticism if indeed that late in the game he takes a shot and he misses. You're going to be Durant. All I want to tell people, they were the best team in the NBA before he got hurt.
You bet. And one of the things that it's going to take him a while to get his rhythm that they had when he was playing well.
And it took him a few games. When one good thing, I guess, the crowd, Oklahoma City lost some bad losses without him. The Orlando game was an embarrassment. So all the
getting beat by the Jazz.
The people that was saying, well, maybe they're better off without Russell Westbrook. No, I don't think so.
Well, those are the Kool-Aid people. They don't know anything anyway. They're drinking Kool-Aid. But one of the things that's going to help the Thunder is when Russell comes back, Reggie Jackson goes back, and just look how good that second team is going to be.
Oh my goodness, that bench is so, and I can't say enough about Derek Fisher. This guy's been unbelievable.
Well, you know what? I have to admit, I like Derek Fisher, short left-handed shooter, but we thought, and I thought especially, he had aged out.
I know.
Last year, why are you bringing him back?
He's playing the best basketball he's played with since he got with the Thunder.
Well, yeah,
no doubt.
He might be playing the best basketball he had in the last 10 years.
He's been playing really well.
He's hitting clutch shots.
What's going to be interesting is Scott Brooks, how he adjusts the minutes with the bench.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be really, really interesting. What happens? Does Jeremy Lamb get less minutes? Perry Jones, I don't know. Fisher, obviously Reggie Jackson's going to get less minutes.
Yeah, Reggie's going to get a few less minutes, but the way they're going to play it, I think, they'll play a lot with Russell and Reggie in the backcourt. Thabo will get less minutes.
Thabo's going to get less minutes.
He's going to get less minutes. So they'll bring Jeremy Lamb in. One of the guys, I think they'll spot Fisher. Yeah. I really think they will spot him. Because his minutes, they need to adjust him anyway.
He might, because right now he's shooting the ball better than Jeremy Lamb. He's more consistent shooting the ball than Jeremy
agree,
Lamb.
you know, and as it gets further into it, he's going to be more and more needed to play in the playoffs.
No doubt.
You know, and so because he's clutch.
Yeah.
You know, and he's proven.
It's a nice problem to have right now, is it not?
Yeah. You know, how many NBA teams have 11 guys? You know, that they play a lot.
Yeah.
You know, at least 10 minutes a game. You know, there's not very many, and there's quality. When Russell Westbrook was healthy, the bench was the bright spot for the Thunder.
Goodness.
Because they were dominating the other teams.
Better than anybody thought.
They were dominating the other team. So, you know, we're looking forward to the second half of the season with the Thunder. Does KD keep that scoring pace up? I don't think so with Russell Westbrook. But nothing, you can't say anything about KD. He can do whatever he needs.
No, yeah. He's about to get his first MVP.
That's right, his first MVP, and that's a great thing to have. Hey, we are at Sam's Optical with Thunder Weekly, a great place to come. I-240 and South Walker, location in Edmond. Sam's Optical, great place. That's going to do it for Thunder Weekly. For Al Eschbach, I'm Rick Heath. We'll see you next time on Thunder Weekly.
He has found that sweet opportunity to knock down shot. Big time three right there.
Looking for more. He's got it. It's a one-point game. The Junkyard Dog is in the house at the Target Center.
Oh, my. If he touches the...